Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Today is the last day of January on weekly challenges in Gran Turismo 7. Here we have 5 events is about to go in. Will be featured to have Sunday Cup Classic, the Sylvia Sister, Race Up Turbo Sports Car, Honda Civic Type R EK model to go for a 1 meg as a special event for a limited time, and World Touring Car 800. Just to have Goodwood Motor Circuit, Deep Forest Raceway Reverse, Grand Valley Highway 1 Reverse, Brands Hatch Grand Prix Circuit, and Tokyo Expressway in east clockwise. This will be featured to have 5 events will be received to have 750,000 GT credits in 3 different types will go separate. As I just been acquired to have 100,000 GT credit, all I have to do is gonna to take 4 events to be participate and an encore just to be promised that I just took second place after from part 128. There's gonna have to take more event category type than meets the line. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for today's weekly challenge. Let's begin. Alright folks, this will be doing the right time to go by having 4 events plus an encore. We'll be having a main part of the rematch. For starters, as I just been taking one good step of the objective after I just took one best moment to be participation from my full walkthrough back from part 128. But you'll have to go and choose the better road car to be specifically when it comes to have the Sylvia cars, including the 180SX and the Sil 80. I'll have to make sure and go back again to be racing up on number 2. So first up, taking 2 laps in Goodwood Motor Circuit as I'm about to choose and use the BMW M3 1989 with a dispenser can fan art livery represent the season 1 winner, Miriam. But of course, that's why doing the main part of the challenge is going to be my best effort and just gonna to go old fashioned to have 1 beamer versus to have 7 opponents to have some good use in vintage classic cars. But after all, the first season winner is now being quite good to be set and already in on All-Stars for the 3rd season. So let's get ready up, double check, and have the sports hard compound tires to be in better use. I'm always sure to have the better amount of BOP performance might give it a better use and just have to play nice. So 8th place, here I come, and cue the rolling start to have a good time and embrace to have a good line. Alright, let's do it. Now going gently, patient, and let that beamer to go all in. There's Lucas Brunelli, followed by Barilio Gallo is on the Alfa Romeo. And then the first position driver is Killian Drummond. Just to keep moving on to have sector 2. Gonna get closer, slow in and steady. Okay, a possible way to say it because respect the racing elders when taking first place in the lead. But you know, I just put up to add 1 special decal to represent the first season winner of Dispenser Cam because I just really love to enjoy it to watch it again. That's how the all-female Final 3 to have a young, middle, and elderly is now actually to become in motion that somebody else just pulled off the right prediction according to Julia from Total Drama Island Reboot. But only in Dispenser Camp to have this first season is all coming true. But that's why I still remember back then when I'm rooting for Miriam to be represent and take part to have 1 fan art image I just recently made to have UDRS character pick of Dispenser Camp. That's why I made it myself, and just to have Miriam to have a good, nice with a smile. But there goes the final lap. I bet this could be a piece of cake, and one Beamer is always going full expert. Got to represent her, and the best way to have a good treat respect to elders. I bet some other opponents to go by basic and well expertise to have a good vintage car to try to keep up with the Beamer. But of course, everybody loves about the BMW M3 to be nicknamed as the Beamer back from the 1980s. Just to be served and quite perfective to be having one DTM race car for better use. So almost there. Just to have one last sector to have a good brake zone enter in. Just hold it in. Hold it steady. Go for the final stretch. I still got enough gap distance and cleared the podium. So far so good. Checkmark number 2 is now being complete, only 3 more to go. But just have to take one quick of a detour to be a reminder, but I know I just really think about the end of online service from Gran Turismo Sport. With all of our livery is now being faded away and disappear forever, but the rims and other kinds of main places, including the Michelin tire sticker, is still remain in one piece. But still, I just really think about for having the best memory moment from Gran Turismo Sport. But all we have to do is gonna keep moving on and just keep playing Gran Turismo 7 every day. That's one race check. 7500 GT credit is now go by double in clean bonus. Replay is now go by having a zoom in and capture thumbnail. Just pause and capture this. Then save. But I know what to do because I just really might need to have some few other replay content is all I need. But when it comes to have a very good better amount of specific category on road card to have the main stage and just have to be right back in to being a Sylvia sister. But of course I just took second place that I just almost had the moment to catch up to Killian Drummond by using the 1994 Sylvia K's Type S S14. That's why another Sylvia might need to go by a special model is about to be set and good to go. Time to get ready up and use the Solady 1998 to have my UDRS in Sportec in the track and go full nostalgia to be on the right start and do the encore to have the best participation as a reminder as I just need the progress to go in 100% complete. For after all, one part of the main menu book and one part of the objective to have shared part according to the weekly challenges to be set in priority. That's why when it comes to have a different specific model, it can go all in and just have a few other tuning parts to go temporarily by having a minor upgrade. Let's get myself prepared and go for 10th position. I'm really glad I'm about to have a good rematch moment. Let's do this and go hard for long offensive. Okay, got a good eye on our Simmons. He's on the S13. Just slow down. Coming in onto the hairpin. But this is going to be a 75% JDM tuner car and 25% competition is now combinational and used. The decals and the style, just to be having a good road going tuner car is quite good to be spec and use. Only 4 more to go, that would be a piece of cake. I should have done this before since my full walkthrough. But It's just a test, just doing a decent challenge, and just keep moving on forward. Now go over the outside, overtake the gold S14 Type S. Okay, third sector. Now gonna have to wait. Gonna stay follow on J Sato. Final turn, check and precise. Okay, there we go. Keep that anti-lag system to be respawn and go forward on lap number 2. Got to be extra careful. Turn 1 by the opposite sure does might be going a bit more terrain to go down and get back up. Just wait and stay up ahead on Waiseki, currently in second place. Faster lap time by 1 minute, 43.944 seconds. Okay, there goes the contact. I just hardly feel it. Almost there to get nearby on Randall Haywood. Let's give the Still Lady and the S14 will go showdown to be commenced. So I have to stay on him. I bet this is going to be my second time with a different Sylvia, which is definitely a different kind of an S13 model. Watch the line. Now going down and proceed to the final corner. Got to let him pass. Okay, there we go. Right to respawn and full straight to be on the right over. Final lap. This could get much more closer to have the first turn is going commit. The Still Lady, UDRS, and Sportec in the lead. Faster lap time in 1 minute, 41.9 seconds. Alright, good to be on the comeback and plan to be on the reminder to have one progress in about 100% is about to go over soon after Deep Forest Raceway reverse is now being checked and claimed in first. That's how the weekly challenge is all about to have your best time and get your best effort out there to go hard in first. Just to be average and go by normal whenever you really might need to have your favorite S13, S14, or S15 models to be quite good to be recommended on used when it comes to have a matter of good generations on main part of the Nissan FR models. Okay, almost there. Final turn on the out and out. There goes the checker flag, and done and done. First place complete, and promise is a good thumbs up check. So I know I just remember back then when I'm using the Nissan Silvia S13, but most importantly, it's all about to do a matter of concentration to have a good speed and better proper tuning to have a good recommend and used. But almost had enough to have a good attempt and just to have the better one when it comes to have one objective for another and the second one to be in the same track and same category to be well specified. But over 5 minutes, added by 5.82 seconds as I just took the fastest lap in number 3, 1 minute, 39.238 seconds. but easy as that, and different specified Nissan Silvia is just yet to be perfectly with using the Solati. 67,500 credit, and there you go. Looks like that might be quite going brilliant, and much fine possible to be promised in reminder in use. Okay, now for the replay. Just hang on. Just have to go capture thumbnail here. And this one should do very well. Okay, now this will be doing a better way and just have a different approach to go facing up with some JDM turbocharged vehicle. But there's no other way that I'm about to be choosing on different JDM turbocharged vehicle at this moment. But I have a better idea. So let's go to Grand Valley Highway 1 in reverse direction on Race Up Turbo Sports Car. I hope you guys are about to brace yourself. This could be a bit much more challenging when it comes to have a different turbocharged vehicle. Time to bring out the Ford F-150 Raptor 2011 is now being good to go, and bring out to have a full capable engine swap. Feast your eyes on this one, and I know this is going to be quite good to be equipped, is the Windsor 351 Maverick. That would be quite very good to be served for only one part of the engine swap vehicle for the F-150 Raptor on the latest update. Just to have high turbocharged RPM check, racing muffler, brakes on the pad and system to be on the slot disc, handbrake and brake controller is now being good, check and settled in for it. I bet other turbocharged vehicle might be prepared for having what's best for the best, and even for having a tough decent challenge for the worst. A pickup truck all-wheel drive to have a good capable to be using to have one turbocharged vehicle with an engine swap. That's how it turns out to have one participation will be prior to have one full walkthrough, as I'm about to go again for the second time after this one is going to be my first time ever in Grand Valley Highway 1 reverse for only 5 laps. That's how weekly challenges to go finish in 3rd place or higher. One tip from Daniel Solis. Hey, I'm Daniel Solis from the United States. Today, I'll be competing in a garage RCR Civic. This car won the Gran Turismo award at SEMA, the world's largest custom car show. It's based on the famous Honda EG Civic of the 1990s, a Japanese compact that's popular to this day. Making great use of various Japanese tuning parts is a JDM car par excellence, which with pitch-perfect tuning and more than twice the speed of its base, the Garage RCR Civic is a real thrill to ride. Alright, looks like Daniel Solis is now taking the good hands on the EG Civic is specifically to be designed by Garage RCR. He's on the 14, then this will have to face the music to have the F-150 Raptor to go in position number 16. By over 1,000 horsepower, this F-150 Raptor is becoming a new contender in turbocharged class. So I had to get ready. This will be doing one good decent effort to stay in the good balance of handling and more turbocharge on the straightaway. Just have to keep a good patient line, and gonna let Daniel Solis in the Garage RCR Honda Civic is on the 14. Got a good eye on Emily Jones, she's on the BMW M2 competition. And here comes the straightaway by crossing the bridge. Very good, excellent, and press on sector 2. This could be a very good, excellent effort to go overtake on sports cars. Just to be brilliant and more excellent to have one engine swap from the GAC Maverick. Very awesome for the Ford F-150 Raptor is now being served from a supercharger into a full turbocharged engine is now quite good to be in used. But it might be quite very possible to have one tough challenge by facing the Suzuki V6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special. But it might be quite very good to be challenging to have one wheel car in the 4x4 pickup truck. Got to keep a good patience and proceed on Sector 3. Line up of the overtake, moving up to the 8. But it takes few other attempts when racing in Grand Valley Highway 1 is very much more practical to keep a good deceleration and go full advantage. Just like all the other swap vehicles to be using on turbocharged vehicles is now perfectly to be well in motion. But the next one is about to go triple overtake and right on the pass on Arheg, Mikhail Hisov, and Giorgio Mangalo. Fastest lap time I took is 2 minutes, 4.151 seconds. Alright, looks like the next 3 car is about to go in. Takuma Minosono in the lead, followed by Igor Fraga in 4th place, Bailio Gallo in the 2022 Honda Civic Type R, and M. Rodriguez in the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 B-Spec. Just to let 2 of them to go past and wait on hold. Got to admit, this engine swap is very good to be faster and stronger to be using in the World Touring Car 700 at Le Mans. But very good for Bailio Gallo, taking a lot of good FF driving experience in the Honda Civic Type R 2022 model in Type FL5. Unlike the FK8 model counterpart, to be 2 years prior to this model from exactly 2 years ago for only one Civic in a brand new model. That's how, when it comes to have Honda vehicles, it can go matter of experience to have a new ways and new possibility to go by all-wheel drive in the Honda NSX, and of course to have some few other specific in the Honda Civic Type R. But there you go, first place in the lead, and good pass that I just good over to be well received after Takuma Minosono is on second. Okay, good on the first position on the defense, and going in to have the next step. A time attack around the track and just have a good forward to be proceed in the faster lap time record for a new run in 2 minutes, 2.751 seconds. Hopefully, when it comes to have a good line in competent motion, the better grip and balance is the key. But very good for the GAC Maverick engine for the F-150 Raptor on the latest update, just to be perfectly to have a good matter of 100% is quite good to be serving as a pickup truck monster spec rally raid vehicle. But it might be quite good to be using on one part of the vehicle engine from the original and make it much more powerful to become very advanced to have one tuner engine to be better spec and capable used. So the matter of concentration and a matter of the line to go around on each corners and straightaway to have a good number of top gears to be stay up on number 6. Just to have the complex corner to go slow in, steady faster. As sector 2 clear to be proceed on sector 3. That could be a one good humorous pickup truck to go faster to be up and running and find a good line in motion ways. Okay, almost there to have that main time to go exactly in about 10 seconds. just have to go sprint going forward, and this record is about to go in 1 minute 58.096 seconds. Very awesome and well indeed. Only 11 seconds behind the gap, still doing on the defense, and just stay slow carefully on the corners. Okay, just like that, and get back across the bridge. The 16th position driver is slowing down away from the rest of the group. That could be doing the right time and go short on the trailblazer until the final lap is about to get nearly there. What I kind of like about to have a new ways for the Ford F-150 Raptor is very amazing to have a good compound tires to be stationed on Sports Stop on further event, and the WTC 700 to be around on different tracks, but very carefully to be set on fuel map to be around to stay in lane 6. That's how wasting a lot of fuel to go by adding up with more power is the key of maintain the balance. And there goes the update gap distance in 14 seconds. Got to keep pushing and stay focused on the main lap time to go around in under 2 minutes. Okay, 10 seconds as before. And there goes 1 minute 56.386 seconds to be moving up in the final lap. Okay, gonna have to be extra careful when crossing the bridge. That could be doing one risk reminder. Okay, down to the S. Keep that curve up and back into the curve tunnel. Okay, very good. Now, almost there. This race is about to be over soon to have one pickup truck to take home the podium. Okay, almost there to catch up to the 16th position driver. This might getting closer nearby. And there we go. Press on to go to the final sector, and this is going to be finished soon. Just like driving on our road, and this time to be driving on the track is perfectly to be fitted on the road. You'll have to take some few other turns and a matter of practices just to be in use when it comes to have one sport pickup truck race event is all about having a best recommend to have better use with an engine swap is good to be checked and confirmed. But most importantly, the checker flag is about to be claimed, and there you go, folks. Fourth check mark is now being done, only 2 more to go. Now that's what I call an American pickup truck with a turbocharge without having one supercharger in aspiration type. Feels good to be racing in the West Coast, and perfectly to have under 10 minutes to have 9 minutes 58.565 seconds as I took recently in lap number 4. All in the day's work and better amount of balance and more speed is all about to take a good, clean, decent effort. 135,000 GT credit is now go by the double earning and successful to have a good matter of outcome to stay around in 46 million. But of course, it takes a lot of decent attempts and practices that just really might need to go by strategy in brainstorming. But there's the second credit ticket. Go adding up and total in progress to be earned in 250,000 GT credits. Only 2 more to go, and wait until to have 500,000 GT credit to go save up, and the progress will have to take a good matter of weekly challenge to be on the main objective. So let's have a good check on the replay and stop for a moment to have a nearby captured thumbnail. There we go. Quick is that, and replay to be required to be saved. For the next one, it's going to be a penultimate, so we might need to have one other choice of option that we might need to grab ourselves the Honda Civic Type R EK touring car will be at the go at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. I hope it does because the countdown might have to go in 1 hour remaining. Gonna grab my UDRS Insportec livery and head on over to the track. 5 laps here guys. 5 laps to go ep on the style. That's how, after finishing up to be on race number 1 at Watkins Glen, and here we are in race number 2 for a special event to be on a different course in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. I hope it does. Might have to take a good matter of characteristic of racing compound tires to go in style. Okay, soft compound tires to be double check, just to be well put up, and go on a rolling start to be ready up and go in 12th position. Let's go and have a good momentarily to be served on the 1-make category. Okay, got a good eye on Adriano Carrasa and our Kevelham. Just keep going and have this replay to be required to be served on one special event. Okay, looks like doing well and patiently to be on 11th position. Got to keep a good eye on the same car and different color. Jose Serrano is doing well. Overtake car number 4, and here we have the Berlin in position 8. Third sector in, W. Murdoch on position 7. Okay, good dodge and good eyesight reflex. I should rather do this earlier, but I just really might have to take a little bit more time and reduce the stress I've been taking so much that I just really want to fight it and just have to keep a good focus on racing. That's how I have to do this, because I just really might need to have a nice part of green tea to calm me down a little bit. It could provide to be reduced amount of stress and increase for my own mental well-being. Okay, here comes T. Yamanaka. He's on red number 8. Okay, go by commit. Pass around on turn 2. Okay, very good. Only 3 more to go. Just have to take a good eye check. Okay, looks like Ika Fraka is on the first, followed by Killian Drummond, but still have to keep a good focusing eye on Takuma Sasaki in 3rd place. He's on the orange Civic Type R touring car. Gotta get in there and do the slipstream. Okay, there we go. Just one pass at a time. Got to take that apex and keep it slow, careful. You'll have to take one further step, reminder notice to have one way to be avoiding in the penalty. But There's no sign of the penalty line at this moment because this is a special event. Okay, 2 more to go. Got to take the clock curb. Gonna go past on Drummond. Third lap, halfway there. Okay, watch the understeer. This has got to work motionally and steady on the line. Okay, coming in and trying to make a good pass on Igor Fraka. He's on the light blue, number 5. It's about to go a bit more side by side. Got to take that turn to go on sector 3. Entering sector 4. That's the ticket. First place in the lead. Sweet, challenging FF Civic Type R touring car moment. It'll have to take a very good best time as I really might need to go earlier for the next day. But I'll have to keep a good watchful eye on the lap time challenges because this one is going to be around to be at Autodrome Lago Maggiore Circuit in the next one before the countdown is about to be initially begin before the next day. We'll be set to be having one part of the lap time challenge to go differently along with the Genesis X Berlin Enta Vision Gran Turismo is still available ever since from the launch of the new update in 2024. So the gap distance is at 2.8 seconds, still doing well, and gonna keep up the good work. Okay, watch the line. Few other racers in the same Honda Civic Type R touring car is still trying to catch up to the rest of the group and get back in along with Takuma Sasaki. But still to come, and looks like Igor Fraka and Kilian Drummond are about to go closing in and catching up to me. Okay, the kilometer is doing well to be checked and mileage to be at 80 miles per hour. Just only one more lap to go. Just have to finish in lap number 4. Okay, this is it, folks. Final lap. Weather forecast is now going in partly cloudy. I still got this on the get-go. Just have to stay clean racing and respond. Very good sightseeing view to have other racers coming down on turn 1. Just only 1 minute, 41.247 seconds is update on the faster lap record. But I can't wait to get 47 million to be up onto my current balance after finishing 5 events all at once. but a possible to have one additional to go by extra after finishing from race number 3 in the Sylvia Sisters at Deep Forest Raceway. But a promise is a promise that just actually to be done and done until I'll have to take the second one to get closer by the main deadline, and then the lap time challenge will have to wait later on to be on regular content video. I have to go for the final stretch. There's the checkered flag, and claim it. That's check mark number 4 in the can. Event complete, only one more to go. Here I come, Tokyo Expressway in east clockwise. Weather forecast in the rain to be on the daytime, and just go for having an all-night moment. So let's have a good total time result. 8 minutes, 33.336 seconds as I just took recently in the same time on lap number 4. But very good event, and second time in a row to have a very good Honda Civic Type R in the EK Touring Car category. But thank you, clean race bonus, double up, and just have to keep filling out more until I have to reach up in 47 million. One stop on the replay and just give it what for to have one captured thumbnail will be required. There we go. Just have to move the cursor around and save a replay. This is it, viewers. I just went down and taking a lot of break time that I just really need to have a nice cold water to wash my face. Just to have a nice temperature to cool me down, so I just really have to proceed forward to have one more event to go, and then 500,000 Gran Turismo credit is about to be finished until this will be doing one step forward to be moving on in February. So let's go and compete in the World Touring Car 800 at the East District in Tokyo Expressway. Alright, if I really think about to choose one best Group 3 car after I just using the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 with my Total Drama OC Horizon in it. But of course, I might have to go and use the Toyota Supra GT500 1997 with the UDRS Insportec livery will be all set, and go for the final round at the end of the day and the end of the week. But it takes a lot of best moments since I've just been participate in every 15 races in the World Touring Car 800. Talk about having 1 month later until now. But of course, it takes a lot of series to go hard difficulty when it comes to have a progress in number of races to go up in number 1 of 15. So I know what to do because racing soft compound tires check or go by the medium. It doesn't matter, that might have to keep a good watchful eye on the weather forecast to be set on daytime. So let's go, viewers. The final race and check mark on the 5th one will be needed to be finishing up on first place. Got to be ready and go on lean number 6. Hold down the fuel and go line up on the passing overtake. Okay, climbing up on gear 6. Have to get ready. First turn on the ramp. Let one OG race car will be face up to have modern Group 3 cars to do the perfect moment around onto the complexity to have the long straightaway and few other curves to go for only one amount of speed. Okay, moving up to the 16. Next sector in number 3. Okay, Summit Bishop is here, followed by Belleville Gallo. But I know what to do, just to be on the lookout on rain forecast to be prior to nighttime. Just to keep a good monitor surveillance on the weather radar. Stay up ahead. Going slipstream to catch up to Ryota Kokubun in 13th place for the Masa RX Vision GT3 concept. That's the ticket. Just hold down the fort and stay stronger to catch up to the Corvette in 12th place. And McEwen is still going in to overtake M. Grady. And there goes Nicholas Rubalar. Piece of cake, and go full overdrive to be a passing through on Koke Lopez in position 9. That's good on 75%. 11 more to go. Okay, 2 Subaru WRX Group 3 up ahead. Mikhail Hisal and its teammate Takuma Minasono. Just going to stay right behind on Minasono. Inside in. Okay. Good dive in at Burdett. Just going to stay on him. Hold the line steady, gently. Wait for Mikhail Hisal to slow down while Lucas Ordonez is staying on 6th place. Alright, there we go. 7th place moving up. Got to keep a good competent line of motion and stay forward to be on the main line. There we go. Next up are the 2 Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept, Iko Fraka and T. Yamanaka. Okay, that's good. Stick it on lean 6. 7 seconds to go. Only 3 more remaining. Speed Bureau Boris is currently to be on the 2nd position after being overtaken by F. Portillo in 1st, followed by M. Mendoza in the Aston Martin V12 Vantage GT3. Hope I'm ready, because the rain will have to wait before nighttime is still around on the mid-afternoon. Followed by the late and partly cloudy is about to be changed to turn around. Okay, wind direction in 10.4 foot square, 10.3. It's coming slowly. It's only down decrease in about 9.8 foot square. Okay, there it is. The last 3 Group 3 cars is currently onto the top grid. Got to get in there and wait for the rain condition is now coming in towards Tokyo. Hold it steady, just like the Dodge Viper and Aston Martin to go past on the final turn, but the Mercedes AMG will do the rest. Okay, that's excellent. Good overtake on the pass. Now, go for Speed Beer Forest in the 1st position. Here it comes. Light rain. Give it what for. Just have the East District to go on the road surface on wet. Got to let the windshield wipers to turn on until when the raindrops will keeps dropping. Okay, the fuel is doing well. Got to keep hold down the port and stay exactly in 25%. Nail that curved corner to stay around. Here goes. Windshield wipers on and stay around. Okay, the rain stopped. Just have to keep racing and wait for only one few other rain spots to be spotted. Okay, let's slow down closely and do the final corner. Looks like there might be some few other rain spots, might be going a little bit much more less, but there's no need to have racing rain tires for a moment until the second wave will be coming up soon. But speaking of reminder, pit stop is the time, so I had to get in there and slow directly to change it up onto a different compound tires. Okay, let's do the stop first and have my crew to get ready. Alright, just in time, and the other three racers are now entered the pit at the same time. Okay, let's go on leg number 2. And Brady is on second place. And Portilla is now staying onto the top position when he's on third. Fastest lap time I recently took by 1 minute, 58.987 seconds. Okay, let's get in there and keep up the good best running effort. Wow, very faster and more quicker since the last time when I raced at high-speed rain. I hope the same tuning work is doing well standard by default. Only 5 more to go, folks. Just keep counting the laps and the endurance will keep racing well. Here goes the twilight, time condition, and the skies are about to be changed around in the horizon of early nighttime. Comes the 6th lap, just to keep going after finishing the out lap. The forecast is going coast is clear, beautiful, and sunset to be having a good sightseeing view. Here comes the nighttime, viewers. This could be my favorite part and racing in the urban city. total gap distance is update in 13 seconds. Wow, looks like I'm just going faster to be in the high roll. Just keep that balance on the torque and doing proper decent amount. And here goes the nighttime. So it looks like the first wave of rain is now being subsided. Well, I bet there might be the second wave, might have to be coming up soon to be on the lookout. So I have to keep a good counting of remaining laps to be finished on 4 laps. Now it's going to be on 3 more laps to go. Just rearing up and stay straight forward to have the possibility to be embraced, and just gonna have to keep a good straight forward to have the field position exactly in over 50% or less. Okay, Lucas Ordonez and Simon Bishop is at the pit. Hard racing tires only, and check and surveillance. Okay, gonna deaccelerate gently. Brake well. Okay, very good response handling for the Supra GT500. Still got its potential skills since Gran Turismo 1. And different of course on Gran Turismo 5 when I was racing at Special Stage Route 5 for my free time. But of course it might be giving some good, excellent characteristic and race on the urban city track to have a daytime and nighttime all together. But very good to be brilliant to be having some good sessions on Tokyo Expressway. All I ever think of is having a good nostalgia moment just like racing in Special Stage Route 11. But weather on the monitor check heads up. Looks like I saw some couple of light spots to be put up in different form of shape. Gonna have to keep pressing on and go to lap number 8. Just 2 more to go. It's 25 seconds away from Ed Portilla along with the rest of the group. Talk about doing a faster time and still just keeps a good smooth sailing. Mikhail Pisal is up onto the 3rd. Iko Frake is coming back in the 4th, along with Busby Boris in the 5th. Just have the skill to precisely with care. Okay, the fuel is stopping at 25%. That'll have to go by pit stop number 2. Well, I still have enough gap distance, so I just really might need to go and spin on in to be at the pit. Just have to take one moment and just have to do on the final turn. Go for the right. There you go. That should do it all good. Good cue on the signal. Gonna have to slow down directly and main by the position to go back onto the pit to have the same compound tires and refuel recommend. Okay, very good for my crew. Now adding up extra to be in 75%. Let's go for lap number 9. Out lap on the clock. But this we'll be doing by full power 1 to be in case of better use, and the rain condition is now being turning around and being subsided to be having a less amount to be temporarily. It looks like no wet surface around because it'll have to take a good light percentage to go faster and full action. Okay, Mendoza is climbing up in second. There goes M. Grady. He's coming right back on position number 2. I got plans for having one more lap to go, and I'm about to go full time attack to beat my main lap time by the faster in 1 minute, 58 seconds with a decimal of .987. Got to get nearby and go Trailblazer, wind direction and 10.9 foot square. There we go. Keep that good line. Touch the apex. Full straight up ahead. Audience viewers, I'm about to be on my way to victory in lap number 10, and this is where I'm about to go full frontal on the time attack assault. So I have to beat my lap time and keep that train to be on the lookout on the left. Very good pass sight scene. Going back on sector 2 to take the first turn. Very good, modest, and go empowered. That's how the OG race car from the 1990s are still being expert to this day. It takes a lot of good, decent effort to be around on 37 seconds. Only one GT500 race car is going proud and expert. Just only 2 more sectors to go. Okay, I saw the 20th position driver. I'm going in. Just almost to have the blue signal to be called out, and it's Basilio Gallo. Perfect guess, and I see him right now. Okay, here comes the overtake to have blue zone to be in. One more push to go. Gonna watch the time and go forward on the finish line. That's more like it. First place and 5th check mark is 100% complete. They have a one last call in about an hour left to go. Now that's a good weekly challenges to be here by having a one major step of the deadline. Awesome and good. Over 20 minutes to have 48.209 seconds, and that just took by 1 minute, 54.497 seconds. but I'm very sure to have one best strong power group 3 car, and perfectly of course to have 300,000 GT credit with a clean race bonus. But very good, but almost to be stopping at 47 million credit. But that's how 500,000 GT credit is the third step, and it takes a word valuable of credit when it comes to have a good reminder on weekly challenges from the late. Now for the replay to have one last part. Just give me a second, and that should be doing one good part of the view to be doing on daytime or even in nighttime. I'll have to go by nighttime is going to be my best perfection of the image pick. Okay, just wait for it. Okay, very blurry. Just need to have one stepping closer to have this one. Alright, that's good. Just to have my UDRS livery and one more replay saved. Just in time before having one last part of the third step of the objective before at the end of Wednesday, lap time challenge at Autodrome Lago Maggiore circuit for the Honda Civic Type R EK model touring car is about to go for the next one. But very good to have some good step of checkmark to go starting out on the Sylvia Sisters, and 4 other events will be required to have one step closer to have further ways, and just had to be here on time between early, on schedule, and of course to be on late. I just really might need to be preferred to go by early and on time to be part of the weekly challenges before at the end of January. But I'll have to make sure and be there on February. So let's collect some earnings and go by a total of 750,000 GT credits. Okay, all done, and stopping at 47,680,837 GT credits. Here comes a roulette ticket to be available to have one part to have exactly to be prior to have the main date on February. Let's start out to have 5 4-star roulette ticket and save it for only a few other 5 stars. There you go. The Chevy Chaparral 2X Vision Gran Turismo. Already acquired, and this will be quite very excellent to have a ghost white is now being stored in the garage. It's being registered to the car index and 1,000 collector points. Okay, second 4-star coming up in the next course. Just give me a Ferrari invitation. So close. I almost had one fail to get 100,000 GT credit. I'll take 30,000 GT credit to have some small earnings by a payday. Third 4-star is in. Come on, luck of fortune. Darn, I was so literally close. I was so close to get 1 million GT credit, and that one is going to be 48 million. Now 4-star roulette ticket in number 4 coming up. Okay, just only have one part to be certainly to be compatible on the Subaru Impreza Sedan WRX STI 2004. Stroke up S, just to be kept and stored in to be automatically equipped and installed. One more 4-star roulette ticket by a daily, folks. There you go, 500,000 GT credits. Good to be fortune, and on the 48 million. Very good. Now I'll have to keep racing more on the WTC 800 or 700 to go by high earnings. It was a lot of tough effort work out there to have one step at a time and more category event type that meets the line. But of course, because having one moment to have reminder on the Sylvia sisters at Deep Forest Raceway after I just took one best full walkthrough to be end up in second until the weekly challenges is now being finished in first. But I almost forgot to tell you folks because my main guest after being finishing up to have 4 races in the Sylvia sister is now being checked and 100% complete. But I'll have to come back again soon until I'll have to be ready to participate in the Jimny Cup before tomorrow and the full walkthrough as well. Just to have a matter of time and differences and minor part of the update for this part of the content until this one is about to be updated due to the live stream and technical difficulties. But after all, it was a lot of good work and just to have one last call before I just really might need to have a menu book will be activated before the event is about to be available. I'll have to wrap this up folks because this is going to be the end of the line for Gran Turismo Sport online service before it's about to go for only one last update to be set on offline activity in arcade, custom race, GT League, and of course the Lewis Hamilton Time Trial Challenge is still available after being delisted from the PlayStation Store. But all kinds of different moments and best memory from the GT Championship of the Nations Cup, Manufacturer Series, and Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Man, it's been almost 6 years since we have our game for having a lot of good journey before some of them will become as Gran Turismo competitors. All we have to do is gonna have to cheer them on and do their best effort out there for this year in 2024 for the GTWS Showdown, which is gonna be take place on different location. So I have to find out and just have to keep myself to be reminder to be participate in Lap Time Challenge, and of course the Bulgari Aluminum Vision Gran Turismo will be on the main available date before prior to the end of February. It's going to be available on Brand Central, so we have to wait and just have to be patient before the next update soon enough. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Deepnet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms, and don't forget to check it out all of my screenshot images on UDRS Insportec, Vision Total Drama, and DreamArt Livery Style Dispenser presented by myself, Hyperion-Blue-GT, as always to be welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.